your obligation is.
Do we, wait, do we need to have someone for again? Because Mr. Lindsay was against it, so we need to have someone for.
Do we have someone
Is
that
there-
wishes to speak for it?
Okay, now you can.
Very quickly, every one of you took an oath to uphold and defend the Constitution of the state of Arkansas and the United States of America. That is your obligation. If you're being asked to perform an act that violates the Constitution of the state of Arkansas or the Constitution of the United States of America, your oath requires you to refuse to take that act.
Does anyone else wish to speak for the proposal?
I'd like to speak for it, and I'm not political in any sector or shape or form. I like what a lot of the fors and against have said. You guys made it really clear what we're for. You know your obligation, and to just, keep beating a dead. I feel like it's almost like beating a dead horse. You guys are here to hear what we have to say. The law has been made, and for someone to, you're giving us the voice. You said that clearly, and I don't understand. I'm a simple northwestern Arkansas boy, and I don't understand where the difficulty is in understanding that you guys are here to listen to what we have to say. I mean, we're not here to beat you guys to death. And I hope that nobody would want to do that. Definitely for, and wouldn't be swayed against. But we do live in a free country. Like's been mentioned, we have the right to whatever, more or less anymore nowadays, to serve who we want to serve what we want to serve. And I like the fact that, like I said, you guys are here to hear us. And thank you for that. I wouldn't want anybody to not want to hear us, whether you're for or against. We have that right. So thank you.
Excuse me, sir, I need to get your name for the...
Charles Scott. Sorry.
Charles Scott.
Charles Scott.
Anybody wish to speak against?
My name is Bruce Hill. I want to thank you for your candor in explaining what your mission is here today. I thank you for your admission that my time and effort to come down here and speak on behalf of myself as well as Universalist Unitarians in the state of Arkansas is futile, that it was a waste of my time and my effort. It was a waste of my time in thinking about what comments I wanted to make, to be appreciative of the fact that there are many people of good faith who have strong beliefs in this monument, and that I wanted to speak out for those who also have strong beliefs and faith against this monument, because it, with all due respect, places Christianity above all other religions rather than on an even table. I understand the concept of how God has come into the public life through the government. I understand the dollar bill. I can believe in the phrase, "In God we trust," because it is not the Christian God. It is not the Catholic God. It is not the God of the Old Testament. It is not Yahweh. It is not Elohim. It is not Allah. It is not Gaia. I could use many other names for God that people use. But all of that, I'm so frustrated right now that all of that, all the passion that people have, is wiped out because the state legislature made a demand, and you are going through the hoops that you have to go through by the Arkansas state statutes to sit there and listen. And all you're going to do is decide, where is this monument going to go? No discussion at all as to whether or not this monument fits the definition of the state statute. This monument is a monument to a certain Ten Commandments that may or may not be legitimate as written in the Bible. This monument is a glorification of a certain group, of a certain document. It is not a glorification of law. It is not a glorification of the fact that, yes, We have Judeo-Christian values in our law. We also have Buddhist values in our law. We also have, name a religion. Our values are written into that law. There's a lot made in the public about how we do not want Sharia. I don't want a Judeo-Christian equivalent of Sharia. I want a law that is based upon reason and logic and, yes, faith. Thank you for listening to my words. I know it's a waste of your time. I appreciate it.
Mr. Hill, I'm sorry you feel that it was a waste of our time. We don't, otherwise, we wouldn't want to serve on this commission. Everyone's comments mean something to us.
The statute is written, and I've heard the comments made before. Excuse me, I know I am upset. I do apologize for that. But I hate living in a system where this happens. I